Hi, everybody. Welcome to lesson 12.7, metric units of mass and liquid volume. If you could please open up your math book and turn to page 679. That's where we're going to be started today. Now, metric units of mass and liquid volume are exactly like metric units of length. The only difference is instead of meters, you're going to be using a little bit different words. So let's start with unlock the problems. Mass is the amount of matter in an object. Metric units of mass include kilograms, abbreviated with kg, grams, g. Liters and milliliters are metric units of liquid volume. So we're going to be working with mass and liquid volume. So in the customary system, that's pounds and ounces, and then cups, gallons, pints, and quarts. So let's go ahead and let's look at the charts. Metric units of mass. 1 kilogram equals 1,000 grams, and 1 liter equals 1,000 milligrams. So if I'm going from kilograms to grams, I'm going to be multiplying by 1,000. If I'm going from liters to milliliters, I'm going to be multiplying by 1,000. So here's an example. We're going to compare kilograms and grams. Becky planted a flower garden full of blue bonnets. She used 9 kilograms of soil. How many grams of soil is that? First, let's start with our numbers. I have the number 9. Then let's find our question. How many grams of soil is that? I don't have any more numbers. The question is underlined, so now I'm looking for keywords. Keywords when I'm dealing with measurement are definitely my units. So I have kilograms and grams. Now, the question is asking me to change kilograms to grams. In order to do that, I'm going to need to multiply. So I'm going to do 9 times 1,000, which is really easy because it's just 9 times 1 and then adding a few zeros. So 9 times 1,000 is 9,000. So I have Becky used 9,000 grams of soil to plant her bluebonnet. When doing this in the Google Forms, this is how I expect you to write your answer. I expect you to write 9,000 grams. If it is a word problem and you do not use the word grams, you will not be getting it correct. I've been letting people get it correct just for having the number right, but from now on, you have to have that unit. Let's go ahead and look over here to the side and let's answer the questions in our purple box. Are kilograms heavier or lighter than grams? Well, if 1,000 grams makes up 1 kilogram, then kilograms are definitely heavier. Will the number of grams be greater or less than the number of kilograms? Well, if I'm going to be multiplying, that means then the number is going to be bigger because multiplication always makes the number bigger. So it's going to be greater than. What operation will you use to solve the problem? We already solved it using multiplication. Guess I should have completed that box before I solved it. That's okay though. That'll help me with the next one. So this time we're going to be comparing liters and milliliters. So we're talking about liquid volume. Becky used 5 liters of water to water her bluebonnet garden. How many milliliters of water is that? So let's start with what are my numbers? I have just the number 5. My question says, how many milliliters of water is that? And my keywords are liters and milliliters. Now, again, I'm changing liters to milliliters. I'm going from big to small. So I'm going to be multiplying 5 times 1,000 because there are 1,000 milliliters in 1 liter. So my total number of milliliters is 5,000. So Becky used 5,000 milliliters. Now, if I was solving the problem in my Google Forms, I would want to write 5,000, then the units, which is milliliters. Again, if you don't write it correctly and have units, it will be marked wrong. Okay, that is our unlock the problem. Let's turn the page to Share and Show. This lesson's pretty short. Okay, we're going to do number 1 together. Then you're going to do number 2 and number 3 on your own and then check your work. There are 3 liters of water in a pitcher. How many milliliters are in the pitcher? Well, I know there are 1,000 milliliters in 1 liter. So I am changing from my larger unit to small unit so I can multiply 3 by 1,000 to get the number of milliliters in the pitcher. So I'm going to do 3 times 1,000. And that equals 3,000. Okay. For the next one, you're going to be changing liters to milliliters and kilograms to grams. Go ahead and pause the video and do 2 and 3 on your own, and then press play when you're ready to check your work. Okay, let's check your work. I've got 4 liters to milliliters. I know there are 1,000 milliliters in 1 liter, so I have a total of 4,000. There are 4,000 milliliters. Notice how that's written correctly with my units. For this one, I'm going to have 6 times 1,000, which I know equals 6,000. 6,000 grams. So far, so good, right? Really easy. We're just multiplying by 1,000 to change from a larger unit to a smaller unit. Okay, let's look at the on your own. Okay, we're going to look at 7, 6, and 7, and then 8 and 9. For number 6, it says algebra. Compare using less than, greater than, or equal to. So I've got 1 kilogram equals 900 grams. Well, in order for me to compare those, they need to have the same unit. So I'm going to change them from kilograms to grams. There are 1,000 grams in 1 kilogram. So 1,000 or 900, which one of those is greater? Well, 1,000 is greater than 900. So go ahead and put that one as greater than. Okay, please do number 7 on your own and then check your work. Alrighty, let's go ahead and check your work. So I've got 2 liters and 2,000 milliliters. Well, I need to change liters to milliliters in order to compare the two. So I have 2 times 1,000 equals 2,000 milliliters. And I'm going to abbreviate by using capital L because that's the abbreviation for milliliters. So I've got 2,000 milliliters and 2,000 milliliters. So 2 liters and 2,000 milliliters are in fact equal. Okay, let's do 8 and 9. Now these ones are looking for patterns. So we'll be looking for patterns here. We're going to go ahead and do the liters one together, and then you're going to do the kilogram one on your own. So I've got 1 liter equals 1,000 milliliters. So 2 liters must equal 2,000 liters and milliliters. And 3 must equal 3,000 milliliters. Now they gave me, I have 4,000 milliliters, which is equal to 4 liters. If you notice the pattern, every time I go up by a liter, I go up by 1,000 milliliters. So I've got 5,000 milliliters, 6,000 milliliters. 7 liters is equal to 7,000 milliliters. 8,000 milliliters, 9,000 milliliters, and 10,000 milliliters. Okay, go ahead and pause the video. Check your work for number 8. Or for number 9, excuse me. Okay, welcome back. You should have completed your whole table and now you're checking your work. So we have 2 equals 2,000. 3,000 grams equals 3 kilograms. 4 kilograms equals 4,000 grams. 5,000 grams. 6,000 grams. 7,000 grams. Okay, now I have 8,000 grams, which is going to equal 8 kilograms. 9,000 grams and 10,000 grams. Okay, that is it for our lesson today. Short, simple, and sweet. We're multiplying by 1,000 from changing a large unit to a small unit. Please go ahead and complete your practice on Google Forms. And that's all. I hope you enjoyed your lesson.